I think the whole idea of the Cara program is not to show people, but it's to empower them to find their own skill set and to reimagine themselves. We call this our house, and that has a distinctive meaning for the people that come here, all of whom have been steeped in adversity and are looking for an opportunity to become self-sufficient once more.
Mr. Owens, it started, of course, with Mr. Owens and, you know, his purpose and his mission and his vision. And if you knew Mr. Owens, you knew that he had all of those things within him. And the way that he touched you was, it really was, it was unbelievable.
Tom Owens was an extraordinary human being, and he was so eager to engage others into the mission and others into the organization.
So to think about the early days of Cara, where it was literally him in his car going from shelter to shelter and taking women to his business contacts and vouching for them, that's a different level of engagement that you typically don't see.
When I started, it was an organization that was really trying to get its footing. And Tom's dream, Tom's vision was to make it a standalone organization so that, yes, it could work with the Catholic Charities, but also branch out to other shelters, other organizations that also had people who were looking to transform their lives through employment.
Well, Tom was really intentional about how he named this organization. He named it Cara, which is the Gaelic word for friend. So often when I talk about Cara, I say that it's a place that helps people find their voice and their vocation. So not just kind of where they're going to work and their pathway to gainful employment, but also a little bit of themselves in the process.
For us, it is our way of interacting with our participants. It's about holding people accountable while still loving them. It's about wanting the best for someone, but also knowing when they're not giving their all. I think our participants respect and trust the work that we do with them because they know that it really is about operating as a true friend. It's not just the transaction of finding employment. It's about giving support, it's about providing resource, and most importantly, it's about providing community, a community that we're all proud to be a part of.
That hope and that love and that belief and that faith is what makes Cara, in my personal opinion, that's what we stand on. That's our foundation.
I think what marked our early success and what actually connects the through line to today is that we always remember we're not just about getting somebody ready to work, that this mission is as beautiful as it is because it ignites something inside of us and it recognizes that we all have deep talent within. We just need to unlock it anew.
When I think about the legacy of Cara, it's really all about the community. I think early on we understood that community is not just participants and staff, but it's employment partners, it's funders, it's volunteers, it's family members that join for things like motivations. I think the legacy of Cara are those long-lasting bonds.
We are not a nonprofit. We are an organization that needs to be a vibrant and intentional and indeed profitable business. We just happen to reinvest our dividends in a different way. We did that in 2005 when he started Clean Slate. We did it again in the heels of the Great Recession when we started Cara Connects. And most recently, we started it with Cara Plus, this beautiful new engine that is helping to take the practice of Cara right here in Chicago and bring it to new corners of our country.
When you know something works or when you're proud of something, it's your responsibility to share it. So I'm so excited about the expansion work we've been doing, both with affiliates, in our employer institutes and our practitioner institutes, really helping to share our model with the rest of the country.
I feel like we're just beginning. I really do. Even though we're looking at 30 years, this is just the beginning because of all this beauty that has been done from this work.
I think that the more talent that has largely been unrecognized by our country that gets back to work, the more we change this whole field of employment, the more families and communities get connected, the more cities get renewed. And to feel that as a staff member, as a participant, as a member of our community, our rich partnerships, that's what makes this mission come to life. we are not just helping people to reconnect with gainful employment, we're helping communities to revitalize as well. And together we can help make both of those dreams come true while growing our rich work here in Chicago.
But I think this mission endures because of the spirit that started with Tom Owens, that he's infused into this organization from day one. And it's just real. You can feel it. You walk into this room, it's not just about singing songs and telling stories, but there is a spirit in this room and throughout this organization. And so when you look at over the next 30 years, I personally believe that Cara is going to continue to grow. It is going to continue to expand geographically and beyond. And it's going to do all that because people want to be part of this organization. They feel that spirit. They feel that sense of hope and possibility, and they want to be part of it.